Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another video of your YouTube channel. Yeah, man. As you can see, with the smile, it's been great performance. It's been a great performance, guys. I tell you, like, I wasn't expecting that. If you watch my preview, I had said it's gonna be a 1-0 win because, look, I didn't know that we had a beast amongst our players. Look, Nuno Santos, beautiful football I've watched from that guy. Like, I just wanted to see the first 90 minutes of him, and okay, it wasn't 90 minutes, but at least it started the game. Like, this is what I wanted to see, just to see what he has for us. Look, I know Richards Bay, not that sort of a good club, but seeing him playing like that against a club which I knew was gonna play a low block. Look, man, if you see our first goal, those guys had parked the bus, but it was just that they were also looking for an offside trap. And you see, this is why when you have a number 10, guys, this is why it's so vital against teams which you know they're gonna sit at the back. Your attackers, Sales, Reynas, and Tashak Matthews, don't have to worry about creating chances. Their only job now becomes just making the runs. Just take the run, make sure that your number 10 sees that run. And if you have someone who scans the game continuously, even before he has the ball or after he had released the ball, but he still continues to scan, like, if I receive the ball, where am I going to release it to? Who's making a run? Who's free? Like, that's what Nuno Santos gave me yesterday. And the last time I saw that, I think it was Temba. It was one. Sheesh. When he started playing for the Mamelodi Sundowns as a number 10, even Ribeiro didn't do that as much as Mshish. That thing of scanning, always looking around. That's why majority of the time when Mshish would be available, Ribeiro will be playing on the right side. It's because not everyone can do the scanning. That scanning, you only see it from top European football players, where he's always looking who's free, who's making a run. Okay, when I get this ball, you see, he's not even has the ball's not even coming to him yet, but he's already thinking, if I release this ball, if I receive this ball, where am I going to be releasing it? That's what we saw yesterday from Nuno Santos. Beautiful football from all around. The first goal was his assist, and the final goal where Ribeiro hit the ball, Reynas hit the post, it was again that guy spraying those passes, making sure that everything is smooth, man. But the field, oh yeah, but I can't wait until we go to Loftus. Then the carpet is beautiful, flat, and then you can start to play even these passes on the ground, and then you can see, man, I can't wait to play against a lot of Paris. Woo! Like, well, with that kind of a performance, if you continue to do that, I'm telling you, like, we're winning the Champions League. The only thing we just need now is for a manager who's going to give us the best, the best tactics. I had our coach saying that the only reason Nuno Santos and Resinho, the only reason they came to Mamelodi Sundowns was simply because he helps that he was a Portuguese management. I know a man when he's trying to save his lunch. He is trying to save his lunch. But we move on from that. Okay, where do we begin? We begin with the starting 11. I think I got about 2 wrong. Mukwena, I said Mukwena would start. I know on the previous I said Koza, but I put Mukwena's picture. Sorry for that, guys. But yeah, I had said Mukwena and Mbala. Yeah, but the coach went with, I had said Nuno Santos going to start, and he did start. The coach went with Mbala. No, I meant he went with Libusa and Opas. Brilliant football again from Opas, guys. And I don't want to say we performed better because Mukwena wasn't there. I don't want to say that. No, I don't want to say that, because we had already also said that Muta was not good enough, but turns out Muta became good yesterday. So I don't want to say we performed better because Mukwena wasn't there. At the end of the day, Mukwena was not a number 10 also. So is Jaden Adams. And then for that guy Opas, he only played better because attacking was not his responsibility. He was not obligated to create any chances yesterday. The only person who was obligated to create chances was Santos. Even and he was allowed now that free role in midfield to connect the defense with the attack. So Opas made the midfield more fluidity, and I think Mukwena will also fit in now since we have this number 10 Nuno Santos. Lebusa was not needed yesterday. I know there was that chance they scored because of Ukosa, but if you look at the reason, it was because of the field and that guy Capatinho with his big head. That Capatinho is a big head, guys. Big head. You see, that guy is one of those guys you don't you don't mess around with in the streets. He will break you up, that guy. That guy's a big head. And what a beautiful goal, man, from Capatinho. Like, to under pressure and to still to do that. He chipped it over. Oh, he made Williams look like a amateur goalkeeper. Oh, Capatinho. You know, when they say talent is God-given, man. You just need to mix it or do hard work. Capatinho has talent, guys. And hey, that guy worked hard even when he was at Paris all before now. But I know he just didn't work hard when he was at Paris. He thought everything comes easy. Yeah. So Opas did well, and Lubus, as I've said, he also did well. It was just that one goal, but it was not his choice. It was not his fault. And so was it. Because I think he had to do with the field, and they also kicked him home. They fouled him. Who's this guy? Because Mutau played good, so as Mutiba, and I both said, okay, I didn't say Mutiba was going to start. I said he might start on Tapelo Morel, so I actually got 3 wrong. He started to Mutau, not to Tapelo Morel. I don't know why, because Tapelo Morel had not played any bad game. I have no idea why he wasn't started, and it's a shame, man, because look, every time Tapelo Morena is called in to perform, he does a wonderful job. So is Zukom Tunyela, which is injured now. Also, when he comes in, he does a wonderful job. So, I have no quarrels around those two guys, and I think and it should be that when they come back, especially Zukom Tunyela, is again given a chance to show his quality, because look, he was playing well, and he was even called to Bafana Bafana. Now to not play him, it will be very, 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 very unfair. Midfield, Opas, as I noted earlier, was magnificent. So was Ayende. And then Tashrik Matthews even scored 2 goals. And the first one, that one was beautiful, guys. He missed it, but he still stayed. Then he kicked it in. And again with Santos. What a lovely pass. What a lovely pass. And who scored our second goal? Koza. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, Koza. That was top notch. You see, that's why I think in the under 20 they play, under 23 they play him as a midfield. They play him as a midfield because he is good. Look, Koza, he is good. Like the way he took that goal, you could see that was not a defender scoring that goal. It was someone who's used to be in front of the goals. Beautiful goal. And then you look at this guy, Silas, also wonderful. I love the way he played, Silas. That penalty, if you see how the penalty came about, he was the one playing with 1-2 with Mutau, and then they tackled the Mutau in the midfield. So, in actual fact, it was created by Salos, assisted by Mutau, and scored by Urenas. And then the last goal, our first half was beautiful. In the second half, I don't know what went wrong when we scored the second goal. I really have no idea what went wrong. I think maybe when they came back, they realized, look, we have already won this game. Let's just save energy for the next coming game, because look, these guys, they're going to be playing top football. They're going to travel the entire African continent, and we have already had we are going to be playing the second preliminary round of the Champions League, which is the Remo Stars, the Nigerian champions. So if you look at that distance already, you realize, look, these guys, they're going to be tired, and I think we're playing that just after the World Cup qualifiers. But for us, we'll be playing both of our games in South Africa, and I don't think Nuno Santos, Silas, Ayende will be picked by the national team. So none of the team will be going outside of the country. I think only Ushalulile, I think, is the only one, because he's a, what is this now? He's a Namibian international, and also Lunga. So I think those are the only going to be the 2 players who are going to leave the country. Olunga, he plays for Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe are going to be playing us in Durban. And then the second game, they're going to be playing Rwanda. No, we are playing Rwanda. In the last game, Lesotho is playing. Yeah, they will be playing Lesotho. So you will also not travel. You will also play all these games here in the country, because their first games against us, their second game is going to be in Polokwane against Lesotho. Lesotho is also going to be playing both of their games in Polokwane, which will be Nigeria and Zimbabwe. Yeah, so none of our players are going to be tired, but when the Champions League comes, then you'll start seeing difficulty. Players all starting being fatigued and so on and so on. So just a snippet of what Mikel Cardoso said regarding that thing of Portugal, stating that the only reason this guy had come here was because of, he states the fact that we played in the Club World Cup. As I've said, after the Club World Cup, all eyes are going to be on us. If you know that song, all eyes on me, all eyes on me, that's Mamelodi Sundowns. All eyes are on us after the Club World Cup. So he went on and said, Nuno Santos club had financial issues, which I don't know what is that. Probably they're bankrupt whatsoever. Also, he wanted the challenge outside Portugal. He could have went to Scotland, Ireland, whatever. And the name of Sundowns attracted him after the Club World Cup. Yeah. And also the fact that I'm a Portuguese coach was important to approach him. Look, yeah, maybe that's the other issue. Maybe he knew that, look, I'm going to be speaking to someone who understands Portuguese. But let and behold, this guy apparently can speak English. I'm just gonna play a snippet. I don't know if this will be allowed by YouTube. I rather should not. You know what? I rather should not. Yeah, but he is able to speak English. I heard when he was doing the Man of the Match interview. Yeah, he was able to speak English. And if you also go to the Mamelodi Sundowns Twitter account, I think it's @masandawan, you will see there are other videos of him speaking English. So it's not gonna be an issue for him to gel with the other players. I thought it's gonna be the same issue as Repair, where he will not be allowed, where he won't be able to speak English, and then he will have to need what do you call this thing, translators. It turns out, no, this guy can speak English perfectly. Yeah, guys. So our next game now, I think, is going to be the Carling knockout, which will be coming next Saturday. And look, I think we're going to do a beautiful job. And I would like to see this guy Resinho start. I would like to see this guy Resinho start. Look, Resinho is also from Portugal. If Portugal is going to give us such beautiful talent, why not? Why not let him start? Let's see what he has for us. Let's see. As long as Temaswana is still injured, I think we can swap against these guys. Just swap against these guys. Just to check who's better and so on and so on. Look, I know Zwane is old. Zwane's legs are giving in, as we have noticed. But I want the guy to come back. I want him to be fit for AFCON, and I want him to be fit for the World Cup, because we cannot play Nuno Santos or Resinho for the World Cup. So who's our best number 10? It's Umshish as a so we want him to play. So this is what Cardoso said about Resinho. Resinho tried yesterday and this morning. He went with us in camp to quickly adapt to teammates and routines. Let's see how he responds. If he does well and shows quality and shows he deserves to be in the group, if he shows adaptation, we have no problem of playing him. Yeah, so hopefully when it comes to next Friday, when it comes to our Carling Cup game against Marumo Kalans, let's see what this guy has in store for us. Yeah, guys, it was a nice game, 4-1 win. It should have been a clean sheet, but it's football because of the pitch, man. That pitch is completely garbage. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified once a new video has been uploaded.